Tonight at 5, Contact Denver7 goes to work for a man whose home was flooded by sewer water.
Well, I didn't really have anywhere to go, so I did stay here. I just had to stay in the back room, close the door, and just had to deal with it.
He says a utility company mistake destroyed most of what he owns. Now he just wants a fair deal.
Just do the right thing. Just right your wrong. You know, that's all I'm asking for.
Plus, Denver takes center stage for baseball's All-Star Game.
Summertime energy is back in Denver after a long, tough year and a half.
It's the city's largest event in 16 months and not a moment too soon for pandemic-weary businesses.
I also can't wait to see how many tourists are going to come into town for this.
Recognize that this is a phenomenal way to celebrate this special moment in our lives.
And good evening to you, and thank you for joining us for Denver7 News at 5. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. So consider this a dry run for our post-pandemic future. Denver leaders wore their finest purple suits today to describe the positive impact of the All-Star Game, both on city morale and city coffers.
I do want people to understand that the Rockies are getting the full Monty of events, and we're excited to see Denver support those events. There's not a lot of clubs that would be as willing to take something on as the Rockies did with this. And we certainly viewed it as an opportunity to bring baseball back as well, not only to bring Denver back.
And the only thing that could stand in the way of a perfect experience is the lack of workers at some downtown hotels and restaurants. City leaders said today we all need to be patient.
Denver7's Liz Gilardi brings us an inside look at the city's plan. Liz?
Well, Ann and Shannon, in so many ways, this is kind of the unofficial reopening of downtown, and businesses spent the day getting ready, trying to figure out how much food and beer they're going to need, because again, they haven't had people downtown in so many months, especially a crowd like this, but they say they're ready to welcome all these visitors. And although we are expecting a lot of tourists, there's also a lot of Coloradans that haven't been downtown in more than a year.
It'd be good to see a lot of old faces.
Jeremy Williamson is looking forward to reunions.
Good to see you, man. Later. You know, I'm just a hot dog stand, but like people actually like me and care and are worried like that we made it through the year.
The owner of Ballpark Vienna Beef survived, at times just barely. Now he's ready for what he hopes will be his busiest weekend since the COVID-19 pandemic.
After the last year, it's incredible. I mean, thank God I was able to make it through that. I had a really good landlord. You know, we were able to like barely break even, keep going through this time. So I'm super excited. I have no idea what to expect though. I mean, it's going to be huge.
Denver Mayor Michael Hancock, the Colorado Rockies, and MLB celebrated the kickoff of All-Star Week. They applauded their efforts to put on an event of this size in 13 weeks after the game was moved from Atlanta.
We certainly viewed it as an opportunity to bring baseball back as well.
With so many activities and events planned for this week, you don't even have to be in the stadium to feel like you're part of the excitement. In fact, the mayor encouraged everyone to join in.
Denver is open for business. So for those folks who have not been downtown in quite some time, over a year maybe because of COVID, we are inviting them to come down.
Those reunions are also taking place at Denver Beer Company.
People are so happy to get out on a patio and drink a beer with their friends.
The brewers here are rolling out several baseball-themed beers to celebrate the All-Star Game and just to say, welcome back.
Oh, we're pretty happy about it. I mean, it's a big deal for the city. It's going to bring a lot of money to the economy here. That's awesome. And you know, for the baseball fans here, it's going to be pretty insane.
Those beers looked pretty good on a hot day like today too, but you know, a lot of people are expected to be downtown, and as we emerge from the pandemic, labor shortages are a real issue, a huge challenge. As you said, officials are asking for people to kind of pack their patience this weekend, understand that many of these restaurants haven't seen crowds like this in quite some time. And I mean, just to, you know, show you, at the hot dog stand that we interviewed, they're paying people with tips around $25 an hour, and they're still having trouble finding help. Wow. Reporting live, Liz Gilardi, Denver7.
Well, it is nice to see people excited, that's for sure. All right, Liz, thank you for that. And there is healthy debate over how much money the All-Star Game will actually add to Colorado's economy. The city estimates it could be more than $100 million. Now, historically, the impact has been much lower. One analysis found no economic impact from All-Star Games between 1973 and 1999, including the '98 All-Star Game at Coors Field.
As a typical rule of thumb, economists like me say, take whatever the city tells you, move the decimal point one place to the left, and that's actually a pretty good estimate of what Denver can usually expect.
Now, 2021 could be the exception to that rule. The study's author there told us any large event is so welcome after the economic drain of the last 16 months.
In fact, a closer look at the numbers paints an empty picture. 1 in 3 eating and drinking spaces in downtown Denver was vacant. As of April, 1 in 6 retail spaces was vacant. The downtown economy lost 20,000 jobs in the year 2020. The first time in more than a decade that the workforce got smaller.
And the restaurants and small businesses that survived have staffing been trouble keeping up with staffing. Now, June's jobs report showed strong nationwide growth in the leisure and hospitality sector. 343,000 jobs were added, and those jobs pay better. On average, leisure and hospitality jobs paid $1.55 an hour more than they did in January. Major League Baseball didn't have any issues finding people to help out with the All-Star Weekend preps. Thousands of people were ready to volunteer.
I think Jeremiah, I think we hit it out of the roof on this. I think we needed definitely 2,000. I think we got something like 4,000 signed up. The response from the public is phenomenal.
And the game is already having a lasting impact on our state. Major League Baseball partnered with the Rockies to donate $5 million as part of the All-Star Legacy Initiative. A portion of the money is set aside for baseball's Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities program. And some will be used to renovate the fields at Kennedy High School.
Kennedy Baseball Field was initially done by Mike Hampton back in the day and the Colorado Rockies. And last year, the fields were deemed unplayable, both softball and baseball. So when Major League Baseball is coming in for the All-Star game, they asked what we could do to refurbish the field. And so we're going to refurbish both the baseball and softball field and have it ready to go for kids to play on during our week.
And the goal is to create a more accessible game. Youth baseball has become dominated by travel teams in recent years. Those, as you well know, can be expensive. A 2017 study found families with elite kids pay an average of $3,700 per year on baseball expenses.
An Aurora police officer was arrested on suspicion of DUI Monday evening. Sergeant John Moreland's been with the department for 14 years. No comment tonight from APD.
It is the time of year where you need to check before you head out for a swim. Cherry Creek State Park closed its swim area today because of a higher than average E. coli sample. It could reopen by the weekend, let's hope. The swim beach at Chatfield State Park reopened today. The water there tested positive for E. coli on Tuesday, but levels were back to a safer level by this afternoon. And park management says the one test is an outlier, not a sign of a wider problem out at Chatfield.
When a Commerce City resident walked through his front door in June, he noticed his home was flooded with sewage.
More than a month later, he has racked up thousands of dollars in repairs, so he contacted Denver7's Brian Wang for help.
When I walked in, the smell was just overwhelming.
It's a scene no one wants to be greeted by after an out-of-town trip, and it was just the beginning of the nightmare that awaited James Heiberg last month.
There was human feces. The rooms were just saturated. The shower was covered with feces.
Heiberg says the home he recently bought was now ruined.
It looked like a river, literally, was flowing through my house of sewer water.
His furniture and many personal belongings were destroyed. Repairs will run more than $40,000.
I tell you, it's creating a lot of stress. I just moved in here 6 months ago. I went through a divorce, moved in here, and now I'm going through this. Of no fault of my own.
Heiberg believes the South Adams County Water and Sanitation District that oversees the sewer lines in his neighborhood is at fault and should foot the bill, but the company is shifting fault back on him. In a statement to Denver7, the district said it appears that this resident experienced flooding due to a blockage caused by flushable wipes and the accumulation of fats, oils, and grease sent into the wastewater system. However, the district stopped short of saying Heiberg did all that, adding, while the district is not responsible for the damage to this property, we do try to work with customers who experience backups. The district's advice, work with our insurers. Easy for them to say, considering it took Heiberg a month to get this response, and that only came when Denver7 reached out to the company, though it likely won't help this homeowner stuck with a very smelly repair. Brian Wang, Denver7.
Temperatures heating up today, but the real hot weather is on the way for tomorrow and Friday.
Plus, we're taking you inside the grassroots movement to slow the student debt crisis.
Right now, it's like over $200,000 in student debt.
How can I even think about bringing a child into this world when I've got almost $100K in debt?
And YouTube, one of the top sources of entertainment for people of all ages, is accused of recommending sex, violence, and flat-out lies to its users.